Like I always say, when a band doesn't have much info filled out on Wikipedia, it's usually a good sign. It's a sign of quality. It's like a badge almost. So here we go. Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. We are back with our new alpha patron Joel M and his other pick for this month, which is Green Sky Bluegrass. Sorry, that was a hard one to say. Green Sky Bluegrass, and the song is called Windshield. It's live at Audiotree. It's like an Audiotree live video. I don't know exactly what year it's from, but I can tell you that they formed in mid-2000 in Kalamazoo, Michigan. It evolved from 3 to 5 members, adding electric effects and touring with the full light show. Apparently, that their name kind of isn't right. They're not really bluegrass, but it's their own version of bluegrass with rock and roll thrown in there. The spirit of rock and roll, it says. But yeah, they're a bluegrass jam band. That's the genre tags. And I'm guessing this video is going to be Dave Bruzza, Paul Hoffman, Michael Bont, Anders Beck, and Mike Diebol. There is no other, like literally no other info other than like their career and all that stuff. Is there anything about the Audiotree thing? No. The group explains their cohesion to be more of a brotherhood than a band. Interesting. So, I'm excited to check this out. I love new stuff, obviously. And that's what this whole channel is, obviously. So, I love new stuff. But this is, like, more recent, and I'm guessing it's really good. So, I love finding stuff like that. Alright, Green Sky Bluegrass. Damn, that's so hard to say. Windshield. Audiotree Live. 3, 2, 1, go. New stuff, new stuff. Is that a mandolin?
I don't know how I'm feeling, and no one can verify if everything is working properly, 'cause it's all inside. But there's something on the windshield, and I can't fucking see. Besides, no one volunteered to drive me.
Huh. I love banjos so much, dude.
Are you looking out for me, or am I left to be without you? It could be years of the saddest rhymes, like hard times when a loved one dies, or heartache in an empty home, forced to take those sleepless nights alone. Someone better hide the children. I think things are getting out of hand, and there's nothing for the woman left to take from the man. All the stories of our parents are falling apart. All the lies told to protect us to keep from breaking our hearts.
That double bass is so good. God, I love the sound of pedal steel, bro. That shit sounds so good.
There's a secret in the basement, I can feel it through the floor. I don't think this heart can take the weight of deception anymore. Cry out in helpless agony for the broken memories and things I thought that I would never be.
These lyrics hit really close to home, obviously. What a soulful performance, man. What a cacophony of sound. It's very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Greensky Bluegrass on audiotree Live.
That's weird. That always happens. I always say stuff before people say it. Damn, that hit close to home, bro. There's a reason I don't really listen to bluegrass and country as much anymore, just because it hits way close to home. Born and raised on a farm, horse farm, so I'm from the country, but surprisingly also the ghetto at the same time. It's a strange county, but that's home, you know. So I guess I kind of produced the unique individual that is myself, you know. So I guess I did something right. All right. Still trying to like wrap my head around that and what I felt from it. And like the exact thing I want to say about it. Obviously, I think the mandolin and the double bass are my favorite parts. Other than, I always play this game. Pedal steel is great. Freaking, the banjo is even better. That was really good. You know, it felt very down to earth and from the heart, and of the just, I don't know, the voice almost of modern times and the normal just person, you know. Because they like to play a lot of games these days with, you know, I don't know, with everything. They play games with everything, and they try to, I don't know, mess with our heads and make us feel like we're less than and that we need things that we really don't, you know. And I think they're just afraid of, they are afraid of us just realizing that we're actually the ones that, well, I don't know, that's true anymore, but the people are the ones that are supposed to be the ones that hold the power, you know? And I feel like just the normal everyday person has been completely just forgotten by, doesn't matter what, both sides are stupid. That's how I feel, but just in general, I think even by our families, not even about the outside, even by our communities, our families, I think it's all falling apart, and we don't even know it, or we do, and we just try to ignore it, you know. And it's really sad because that was the one thing we had, was each other, and now we really don't, you know. We say we do, but honestly, I don't think we really do. And this, whenever I talk like this, I'm also talking to myself. There's things I need to work on. I don't really talk to anybody anymore. Any, like, my friends that are still alive, you know. I kind of really left a mess where I used to live, my hometown and stuff, before I left, and never really came back except to visit. So a lot of those friends probably still have the same image of me as I was, you know, 10 years ago. Maybe less than that, maybe like 8 years ago. I was a complete mess, and I did a lot of fucked up shit. I really did. I didn't rob anybody's grandma, nothing like that, but I was a terrible friend and a really bad person at some points, it felt like. And I know that you guys will forgive yourself, you know. I try to, but it's really hard to, you know. It's not like I did anything like super terrible, but I definitely was a piece of shit. And we can call it what it is, you know. But I am a good person now, and I've definitely put a lot of work in that department, and I still have a long way to go. A long way to go. I am the furthest thing from perfect, you know what I mean? And it's good to be that way, though, because if I was perfect, then what do I have what to do? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the point of life, is to be imperfect and to try and seek imperfection in things, because there really is no such thing as perfection. There is, but not on this dimension or this level, this mundane, crude, just flesh, pixel inhabited world. It's not really, this isn't what it's about. This is just a test, I think. This is just some sort of, I don't know, construct of our own mind in a way, you know, our projection of the world and how we see it. That's what perception boils down to. It's just how you take in the information and how it goes back out, you know, into your brain and such, and comes back out into the world. We all see things differently. Like, I wish I could see things from someone else's body or their mind or something just to compare it to my own, because I feel like I'm crazy sometimes. Maybe I am, and okay, that's okay. Well, what next? Like there really isn't a what's next. I just try to keep an open mind about things. Like one of the things I always say on the channel is that's the sign of a good mind, is to have two thoughts inhabit said mind at once, and you don't have to believe any of them. It's just a way to experience and think about things. And I try to leave all possibilities open, because they try to lock you in a box with your brain and how you think, and that's how they keep you in said box. And then you have the key. Isn't that the craziest part? It's a prison of your own design. And keys right here. You just gotta unlock it. All right, shut up, Lee. Okay. So I think I said who it was in the beginning, but I'm gonna say it again just in case, because that was utterly fantastic. So the current members are Dave Bruza, Paul Hoffman, Michael Bont, Anders Beck, and Mike Duvall. I don't know who plays what. It doesn't say. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe I can go to this album. Live at Bell's. That was in 2007. See, that none of their albums have any citations or anything. I can tell you that. Where'd it go? The lead singer is Paul Hoffman, and he plays the mandolin as well. I think his lyrics really struck close to home for me, because there's a lot of problems. We always like to focus on other people's problems, and we don't want to worry about our own. Because then that's what we do, is we worry about other people's problems, so we don't have to think about things we need to change or to do, And I felt like the lyrics in this song really screamed out that there's a lot of things in our own home that we have to worry about. And I'm talking about literally your home, and like I said, your community. And we've completely let all that stuff go to just escape into this digital world. And like I said, Rich, I'm a YouTuber, I know, but I would rather you not watch me and you go out and talk to somebody. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of person I am. Obviously, I appreciate the views, the likes, comments, all that stuff. I really do. The support immensely. But I would rather you go out and go have an adventure in the woods or something than watch these videos. That's honestly how I feel. And that's not saying it in a bad way. I love that you guys are here, but as just a fan of humanity. So weird to say, just as a fan of old-fashioned, like, pre-digital world stuff, analog, all that. That's what life was. Like, we had TV and stuff, but it was only on at certain hours of the day. Now TVs run 24/7. There was the internet, but you were only on the internet for like an hour or two. Now the internet's in your pocket, and it's the first thing you look at in the morning. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, things change. As continuing from the David Bowie video I just recorded, things change, and you either change or you die. Like, that's just how it works, unfortunately. And the world is we like to think that we are above nature and we've conquered nature. No, no, we have not. Don't worry, she's coming. She's already started. She's angry. You can just tell. And I'm saying that hypothetically, metaphorically, blah, blah, blah. But you can definitely tell that Gaia is not happy, let's say. I felt like Paul definitely brought a lot of things to the lyrics, and his just the performance and delivery that was very unique, and it makes me want to listen to more. The double bass is fantastic. The banjo, just the entire, like I said, the cacophony of sound, the pairings of all those instruments together without any percussion, really. The only rhythm really came from the double bass, and it was all it really needed. And I thought it was a really, really solid 4-minute track, and I felt it, man. And it really made me just think of all the problems that we have, but we continue to focus on other things instead. I think that's the dumbest thing in the world. And the people that run things aren't dumb. They may be incompetent, but they're not dumb. There's always a reason for something. They got there for a reason. Either they're sharks or they are really smooth talkers, And you can be the same thing. That can equal out to the same thing. And my mom always told me that I would make a good lawyer and stuff like that. And I always took that as a compliment. Now that I'm older, I'm like, really? A lawyer? Okay. I'd rather not, though. I definitely am decently eloquent, and I can speak all right, I guess, but my brain works way too... see what happened right there. My brain is 4 steps ahead of my mouth, so I kind of have to slow it down sometimes, because information intake and the output is completely different. So I'm definitely down for more of this. So thank you, Joel M, for another great pick, my friend. Thank you so much for your support. And if you guys have any other picks by Greensky Bluegrass, there you go. Leave it down below. I'll definitely check it out. Thanks for watching. Patreon. Right there. That's a picture of it. There's a link in the description. For this month only, you get to pick video for $15. It's a $15 tier up. There's other tiers for other amounts of requests, but things are more than likely changing at the end of the month. And if I don't have the whole, because I'm doing a whole comprehensive overhaul, basically. If I'm going to do it, I'm not going to just like piecemeal things. It's going to be, maybe I will. I don't know yet. But I want to kind of just change a lot of the stuff that goes along with it, to have like a cap on how many videos I do a month, because I don't want to overwhelm any of us, including my family, you know? So there's different things I'm going to try and implement and work around, you know, because you guys have been so gracious and kind to me with how I do things that I can't fault you for anything. There's a couple of you guys I definitely can, and you know who you are. But for the rest of you guys, I love y'all. Seriously. You mean the world to me, and thank you for watching. There's also a PayPal as well in the description if you want to leave a tip or send a request in that way.